Okay, we don't have much time. I'm gonna just run through everything really quickly. Soldiers, do you tell Panther to unmute or something? Like,
I messaged him, but he's not here.
okay. Panther and I don't know, no, Super, and I don't know whoever was playing Roamer at the time. I talked to you guys about mid, right?
The jump up top. And
Yeah.
Maybe bomb into them.
Yeah, well, like, top is very important. Soldiers should get up there as quickly as possible, or at least if the demo will get there, he'll be there really early, because that's how Snake mid works. He starts spamming, tries to get some damage in the demo as always, but then as soon as the soldiers get there, they need to jump up get there as quickly as possible and get that aggression going. Demo can work off of that soldier jump, then that height, and use it to work with that while the scouts play with the demo as the demo walks across point during that soldier bomb. You can also, like, if you are more confident in other things, like if you're more confident in your demo, you can have the demo start to walk across point as soon as the scouts get there, rather than wait for the soldiers. Or you can, if you like want to rely on your scouts, you can have your scouts push. You can have your scouts push up and make them the main aggressive force. If they start to get aggressive on you, it's pretty easy to figure out when you need to back out if they like take the high ground and shit. But you need to, like, it's kind of like aggressive meets aggressive here, because it's just such a, like, a pinnacle, the point, like, up on the top there, so where I am. So that's kind of got to be your goal. It's really easy to to say, like, oh, we lost the high ground, but they're 2 down. Like, they lost a scout and a roamer. You can stay in, and you just have terrible positioning, and they kill all your players. You need to make that call, not super early, but just, like, early enough that you're not dropping a shit ton of players, because it's really easy to be like, oh, we can do this, and then get fucking killed. Like, like, have your medic and demo and be like, here, and then you're like, a scout dies there, a soldier dies top left, and you're still here, like, we can do this, and you try to get damage, and all of a sudden 2 players jump down on you. But if you had taken those 2 seconds to back up, you can get out easily. Or, like, if you're a scout over here on the flank and you're like, see people dying, you can sit here, like, maybe try and do something, and someone can just pop around the corner and kill you. It's really easy to die here, but it's really easy to get out if you are playing it smartly. So I think, honestly, I feel like this mid is very involved in DM wise.
Do I walk with the demo on point?
No, you need to sit back here.
I'm not there. Hold on. Near Saw, in the little area where the attack is going below.
You roll out, you're here, everyone's healed. When the soldiers jump up, they should jump away from you relatively soon. You're going to put your heals on the demo, and you're going to follow the demo. If the demo walks up here, and you have a scout here, and you have a scout here...
I don't know where here is,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
If the demo walks past hut, like... Okay, you come out of Saw, the soldiers jump up, and your demo is, like, sitting right next to hut spamming. You put heals on the demo immediately. As soon as the demo starts walking past hut, maybe you get a scout on top of hut, maybe a scout on the left alley. Those are 2 great positions for you to walk up a little bit. And if you have soldiers contesting up top, then you're like, okay, all the major flanks of top, left tunnel, and right tunnel, or left side, whatever, left kitchen, right kitchen, they're covered. So you're like, okay, I'll walk up on point. But if you're like, demo's getting aggressive and you see there's no one up top and there's like no one right kitchen, maybe you'll play a little more towards the left side, play towards your team. You should move towards the, if you can walk with your demo, do it, but make sure you're not putting yourself in harm's way, because it's, if your demo gets spammed out, like if your demo's right next to hut and he's like, oh, I'm going to walk up, I'm going to try and get something done, and like a scout walks out of kitchen, it'd be better if the scout tries to 3-shot your demo rather than seeing, oh, there's a medic right next to hut. Like, I'm going to 2-shot the med and fuck them over. So it's like, make sure you're, like, if left kitchen's not covered, maybe chill back a little bit behind hut, or chill back, like, over on the right side, or maybe even go on the right side hut. If your right kitchen's not covered, play on hill. If top's not covered, play back. Yeah. Okay, we don't have much time. I'm just going to go quickly. Attacking second. Choke, this is a very Badlands-esque sort of thing. Combos watching in Saw, flank watches in under. Very, very lumber. Very, 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 very important flank. Make sure no one gets in kitchen. It's so easy for you guys to be like, oh, you're getting spammed out by a soldier, and you guys peek back for a second, and the scout in that second just walks from here, into kitchen through lumber, and gets behind, and then no one's watching and can go and easily kill your med. So easy for that to happen. You really got to make sure that doesn't happen. Probably it's kind of hard to get picks on the flank and on combo before you push in. the most probably you're going to be able to do is if they start pressuring you, because it's just kind of you're so far back from the point in this area, and if if the flank's trying to push in through yard or Africa as they call it, I guess it's not anymore. But if you try to push in through Africa,
It's not Africa?
well, because there used to be a shadow here that looked like Africa, and it was called Africa, but now the shadow doesn't look like Africa anymore.
Wait, I thought Africa was where Dungeon is, but where it peaks to last.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this was Africa. Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway, it's just so separated that if you're moving in, you're not going to be able to get. If you're not moving in, you're not going to be able to get anything usually. If you want to try to get hold of Saw, if you can, if you can try to be up close, demo soldier, that'd be nice, because then you can get control of window and you can have like a roamer kind of be up here in this area and spam if they want, but know that it's okay to chill back here if they have more ground. This is a huge peak point from about here to here, because like this is their area and this is your area. So like if you're peeking here, make sure that like only one of the combo classes is peeking at a time, or else you're gonna get fucked. Always watch out for a sniper. And once you get around this corner, you gotta have your finger on the trigger, like really gotta be ready to pop as soon as you get over here. Most pushes are gonna come through here, unless like they are a shit ton players down and there's a lot shit ton flank players down, or unless I don't know, there's something crazy going on, or unless they're like 3 down and you don't have an Uber and you want to slow push them out, and you might come through the flank, because the flank is it's slower to come in and it's more predictable, but it gives you better positioning on the point than going through this way, because you might it's hard to go against that the window height disadvantage and then playing against that backdrop area against the point. Make sure that your flank is waiting for the Uber to come in, especially when you're coming through Saw. If the Uber comes in and your flank's like, oh, okay, they're Ubering in, and you guys like jump in and you get on top of HUD here, on top of roof, whatever, and you're like spamming the point, and the Uber's like all the way back there, and you can't really get much done. Wait for the Uber to come in. There's no pyro, so you're probably going to be able to pop a little bit earlier and walk in and get some shit done. That's like one of the huge pluses from Snake on 6s, that there's no pyro, so you can pop a little earlier and just push them back. It's a huge thing that if they are just backing out here, like you pop and they come out, you need to keep the pressure on them. So like keep pressuring them back. Elsewise, they'll just like come back, take the height advantage, and then start spamming you. Maybe come up here through cheese and spam you out. You're not gonna be able to do anything. If they're pushing you back through here, just back up the point. Point's a great place to hold. You have the height advantage, and you go from here playing forward where it's like you're not really connected, you're not playing as a team, and it's really easy for one to get overrided, to coming back to point, and it's like they're coming from one direction plus kitchen. If you have a scout watching kitchen, then you can really get a better feel for what's going on, kind of not get fucked over as easily. That's kind of second. Good point for sniper hold, but and if you're like stalemating. Last point is the most stalemating thing ever. More stalemating than gully last. Just chill here, get like a scout and a soldier watching bottom, like maybe rotate around. Great thing for sacks, a sack jumps in through window, maybe goes in and tries to get something done. Med, you want to chill either here, like if everyone's playing close, or play back in cheese. Cheese is a great place to be as a combo member, unless a sniper comes from there, which is totally unlikely. If your flank's playing over there. Soldier and demo, you guys can peek this, or combo players, you can peek this. I wouldn't peek shutter unless their demo's down, or that there's no stickies there, or at least you're aware of the stickies. Sack players in, go for spy. Sniper players, those are really good. If one player's down, just play a little more passively. So like combo, back up and cheese. Flank players, don't go for anything crazy and just wait for your respawn. The respawn's a lot closer than it was before, so it's pretty easy to hold this point if they're pushing out. The big trouble comes in pushing in. It's really hard to kind of get a really solid push in. If you're only come through left side, either if their combos like if you have a player advantage and you want to try to get kills or something, or if their combos like playing on left side, because you know you're so open and it's so easy to get picked off. But if you come in, you know you can kill any of the flank players over here, and you can kind of take good positioning on this side of the point, as well as you know your flank gets the window and the shutter and the lower area to work with, which is kind of much better than them working with this area over there. Because if you were to push in, if your combo was to push in through shutter, it's harder for flank to you know walk from here all the way to here, you know, to be in the battle, and shutter and window, you know, kind of really put you in there. So I would push through here if you definitely have a player advantage. If you have an Uber advantage, go through shutter. I mean, usually go through shutter. It really depends. I mean, either can work. Either like you can come through here with a player advantage, and it'd be fine. But this is one of those places where if you're moving through quickly because of an Uber advantage, you want to pop here early. Pop through the shutter. Your soldier will jump in. You know, can get on point. The demo can come and follow up. Get some shit done. Spray some things around. Honestly, it's okay to go all in here and die. Like that's gonna happen a lot because it's fucking Snake Last. Just put it all in. Some of the good strats to do if it's even. You know, you can send a scout in early. You can send a scout lower. Something. Then they go in for a sniper. Go in for a sniper play. He'll buff the sniper and try to get a pick that way. That's a good strat. Another good strat if you want to like recycle Ubers is you can or like if you know you have an Uber advantage or something, but you don't feel like you can push, you can do a double scout Uber through shutter and just go in and try to get a pick and then back out once you've recycled. And you know maybe like it soldiers whatever guarding places. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of funky things you can do. Roamer, getting on top of house or coming out through window are both really good strategies to do. You know, coming out through, getting on top of, I don't know, roof. I don't know what the fuck you'll call that, tower. Get on top of tower. Coming through
shit house.
Shit house. Okay, now see, fuck you. Or coming through window.
What is this called then?
What?
Down here. I thought this was Africa.
It's just under.
Africa.
I've been calling it Africa
That
for
is not
so
Africa.
long.
That is
I've been in
not
so many
Africa.
scrims where everyone
I'm gonna
just
call it
assumes
Europe
it's
now.
Africa.
Africa.
Off.
Africa's
Oh my god.
like yard on second. Anyway, that's kind of last. Last is really shitty. Oh, combo. I'm gonna switch to guarding. Reno, the only safe place you're gonna be on this map ever is right here. This is the only. You're never gonna get sniped. Only, but like don't go there because like you can't see what's happening if you're back here. Because what I would do is chill in this area. You know, have a demo, you know, up here, and maybe your soldier up on point, rotating around, you know, chilling in, rotating for buffs. You have your flank, plan maybe your roamer playing close on right side, a scout kind of check it around, scouts back and forth,
Like,
but everyone
right
constantly.
Because like
everyone
the
constantly
crate, the
Right.
crates can't. Yeah.
Right. Everyone just constantly rotating like back for buffs, you know, if they need them. Especially scouts, you know, it's really easy like to be like, oh, I'm gonna see if there's anything here and peek the corner and like, you know, maybe both of you chip at a scout and lose your buff, and then they go get a buff and you don't, and you're fucked. If you hear a sniper call, get behind this crate. If you hear a sniper from shut, like you can chill here and then like get behind this. If you hear a sniper from there, get back here. The only bad thing is, you know, windows right above you. To just be like, you know, kind of checking around and that shit. Just kind of watch out for spy too. That's kind of an issue, but like only watch out for those things if you know that they don't have all 6 main classes. If they push in from an area with an Uber, if you can see, this last is so fucking large. So like if your Uber's coming in through right side, just, you know, flank, just move over to left side, try to kill the flank. Maybe try to go kill the flank that's lower. You know, just back up from where they are and try to kill the other players. You know, if it's like, you know, some points if an Uber is coming in, you're going to try and, like, let's say they come in with their pocket and demo. In some places, you know, maybe if it's like Badlands last, you might want to try and pick off the demo as the Ubered soldier comes in and try to drop a player. Here, it's just like there's so much open room that, like, you can just kind of do whatever you want. Also, scouts can get up here if you didn't know that from that crate. It's kind of really good.
Or you can use the winger and jump from the point. Easy.
Right.
I like the
but-
crates better. I never
Yeah.
knew that. Thank you.
No
I'll
problem.
start doing that to cheese it now.
Fun fact, I just figured that out right now. I literally, like, I never knew that before. Anyway.
I really hate you.
Okay.
Come here.
Wait, no, we don't have much time. When you're pushing out, big thing is clearing. This is like one of the biggest issues on this map. It's worse than Badlands. Worse than, what's another map it's bad on? Process? I don't know. This is like the worst map for backcaps because it's like really easy for that to happen. Maybe not as bad as like gully lower, but like
Check the propane
it's pretty
tank
fucking bad.
when you leave this point.
Oh, everyone! Look at this little sneaky spot. You can get up here, like
You're invisible.
fucking- Yeah. Don't fucking check that spot. Have someone go through lower. You really only need to send like one scout lower who can come out through under onto second. Send one person through shutter who can just like look up here, like maybe like check this area, and then move through, and then have someone move through cheese or something, or just check in cheese. It's so easy to check all the back cap areas, but it's so easy to forget. Also, there's a really sneaky spot. It's right here. This is sneaky. I don't know, just use it sometimes. Anyway, that's pushing out of last. Pushing out of last is hard because they get spawned so close, and you can be like, all right, we're gonna move, and then you move up into lobby, and then like, oh, they have three players over here, and you're like, shit, well, we can't do anything. So if you're pushing, this is why this point stalemates, because it's so difficult to push out. Scouts and soldiers, you guys need to move fast, and people like get like maybe a scout capping, and then a soldier get up here so you can get coverage and spam them out so that they can't just run in immediately. They're going to come through this way. They're not going to come through they're not going to come through choke. That's going to be the big way that you're going to stop any push from happening. That's going to be the big way that you're going to be able to make a push out of last happen. Don't push out of last unless you are going to be very quick about it, and you're going to capitalize on your advantage quickly so that they don't respawn. Like, you're like, okay, we're 6 up, they wiped, and then you come out here and they all spawn by the time you get to lobby, and you're like, all right, let's go. And then you like get onto point, and then they're like all in Africa and all over here. That's like.
Yeah, wait, why would they be in Africa? There's black people.
Okay, but like seriously though, like if they're you can get fucked over if you try to get this too slowly. And also only do it if you know you have a good advantage. If there's still 3 players alive, and it's 6v3, maybe you have an uber advantage, maybe you don't. But like, it's you got to really consider if you're going to be together enough to really make the push out of last happen. Okay, 2 minutes last. Here we go. 2 minutes second. You're holding second. Combo holds here. You can chill like in this area right here. If you know that you have your flank ready, and then if you don't, just back up and get out of the point, which is really easy, or like back up and chill here and heal your players. Make sure you're with your demo, because it's so easy, or in demo and soldier, so easy for them to be spamming here, and then like all of a sudden you're just chilling, and a soldier and a demo walk around and fuck your demo over, and they can't really back up. These corners right here, that corner and this corner are fucking killer. It's a great combo spot because it's very combo v combo, and it's if they're both good, it's hard to get anything done. If you know that they have a lot of players here, pocket, you can come up here and spam this out. That's another good spot.
I like to do that as demo. That's for you to remember.
For pills?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also good. It's also good to spam in here as a demo when you're walking in the point. But anyway, flank. This is a lot of open space. This is more. You're probably not going to get killed here unless you like go all the way up here. This is really one of the times where you have to do stuff that's kind of crazy, but not too crazy. Like maybe Roamer, you want to jump up in the window and like see if you can get anything done, and then jump down. But like that's kind of if you're going too ham about it, that's kind of crazy. I knew about this. Scouts can get up here. That's always a fun thing.
I really doubt you knew that. I cannot believe you anymore.
I've died from scouts up here. It sucks.
I cannot believe you anymore.
I didn't know scouts could jump in here, but I knew that they could get up here. That's always a tricky thing, cool thing. So scouts, be aware that if they're pushing in, you can hide up there. This is such a troll map. Anyway, maybe go into kitchen, but maybe like if you guys are like, if no one's here, you can get a little more aggressive and maybe peek up. I don't know, but make sure that you're either doing it with buffs or with other people, because it's so easy to get caught out. Like maybe you peek here and a soldier's waiting for you on catwalk and just jumps down and 2-shots you. If you're pushing in, I'm lagging. Did the server crash? Oh, I'm lagging. Okay. Okay, finishing this off. If you're pushing in and you're successful, they're gonna fall back on point. You're gonna win this if you can put out a lot of damage and just keep pushing them back. If they're able to, make a stand and push you guys back, you're gonna be fucked. So make sure when you're coming around the corner, everyone's coming at the same time and pushing. If you already have them on the ropes, combo, you should come out through catwalk because you get the height advantage. So you already you already have an advantage over them there, and B, you're also coming in from the same direction as the flank, so everyone's coming in at the same time. It's not good if they're like, you know, it's 6v6 if you have an Uber advantage because the Uber is so far away. It's only good if you like, you know, they're like down a demo, down a Gromer or something, and you're like, okay, we're gonna move in, and then you use that extra bit of time, that distance to use your projectile classes to push them out via damage-wise. Flank pushes can also.
I'm in a sweet 2v2 battle with soldiers.
Yo, okay. Flank push. You can also push into the flank if you have an Uber and they're like down there backed up. You know, you can go through kitchen maybe. I don't know. Honestly, this map is really, really customizable. It's so much more like you can do than Viaduct, which is kind of like very kind of set in stone and very DM based. The only thing that's kind of DM based is like the first mid, and then after that it's like very strat heavy. I don't know why they would do Viaduct and then this. Like, I don't approve of the order, but whatever.
Because UGC admins don't play this game.
They don't play sixes. They play
You know,
Highlander.
they didn't release this